Welcome to Vogue BNB, your daily destination for the latest bold and the beautiful spoilers, breaking updates, and unforgettable drama. Subscribe now and never miss a shocking twist. Bold and the beautiful must-watch video preview July 13th to 17th, Daphne's heartbreaking diagnosis. This week on BNB, Finn and Steffy disagree about their family, while one character mends their broken heart with a new love. The romance, tension, and heartbreak during July 13th to 17th. This week's video previews that Daphne's doctor visit doesn't go as expected, while Will finds comfort in a certain lady. Here's a glimpse of what's ahead. This week's BNB video kicks off with trouble brewing between Finn Tanner Novlin and Steffy Jacqueline McInnes Wood. After Finn's heartfelt conversation and hug with Sheila Kimberlin Brown, he's changed his opinion about his bio mom. When Finn tries to discuss letting Sheila into their lives, Steffy won't hear of it. Steffy's made it clear that Sheila is dangerous, and she doesn't want her anywhere near their family. Finn usually goes along with his wife's demands, but this time it seems he's standing firm in his decision. Although Shin's marriage survived the Sheila chaos in the past, this time around might mean the end for the couple. Since Electra Linnea Grace broke up with him and moved out, Will's Krumaro been lonely. He'll soon find himself with a roommate and possibly a new girlfriend. Dylan, Sydney Bullock, stops by to check on Will, who presents her with an offer. Will suggests that Dylan move back to the beach house since Electra's gone. Dylan is tempted by the offer, but has one suggestion. For the record, if I did come back, I wouldn't be living above the garage, Dylan says in a flirty tone. She certainly isn't wasting her time in putting the moves on a newly single Will. With Dylan moving back in with Will, this could finally be the beginning of the relationship that many fans have been hoping for. Daphne, Muriel Hilaire, and Carter Lawrence St. Victor have been trying for a baby but haven't had any luck. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Steffy offers to have baby for Daphne, Surrogacy's storyline ahead. That Steffy Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, will support Daphne Rose Walton, Muriel Hilaire, in her time of need. Steffy is a close friend of Daphne's and will even be there when she receives some heartbreaking news. Leaf Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, will look at Daphne's test results and determine that there's something her patient needs to know. It sounds like Daphne will find out she's infertile, and that's why she hasn't been able to conceive a child with Carter Walton Lawrence St. Victor. Since Daphne and Carter have been so excited about starting a family, this will definitely be a major setback. However, it's interesting that Steffy will be right there in the room when Daphne presumably finds out she can't get pregnant. Steffy is Daphne's close friend and knows how much she's longing for a baby. Since Steffy has 2 kids of her own, she knows how fulfilling motherhood can be and will want Daphne to have that same experience. Steffy will give Daphne a pep talk after Lee delivers a terrible blow, so she may point out that there are other paths to having a child. Daphne doesn't need to have a baby herself to become a mom. Steffy may suggest adoption as an option along with surrogacy. Steffy involved in Daphne and Carter's story, then maybe she could ultimately volunteer to take on that surrogate role. Steffy won't want seeing Daphne so crushed, so it could be her way of offering hope. This potential surrogacy offer may not happen right away, but we could certainly imagine it coming into play after Daphne has time to process her infertility woes. It seems Daphne will struggle when she realizes she can't have a baby naturally, but this doesn't have to be the end of her family journey with Carter. Steffy might make sure of that if she extends a surrogate offer sooner or later.